Finding the best broker in South Africa is such a challenge. I'm not sure if you can trust these brokers with money or even if you can actually get your withdrawal after making money. Now, I found a way to actually scout out how to identify if a Forex broker in South Africa is worthy to put your money in and trade with him and be guaranteed to get your money back. I have 10 things to give with you guys, and coming at number 10, I have a bonus for you guys that you guys will really love. It's gonna help you actually, for free, but stay tuned. So number 1, going up straight up, is the broker regulated? Now, not saying that the broker can't actually mess you up with being regulated, but the thing is, when the broker is not regulated, you can't go back to FSCA. So if you're in South Africa, the very first thing you want to do is make sure that the broker is regulated with all the right licensing, like the FSCA. For example, there are a few brokers that I'm going to mention down below in the description, so you guys can see these are the brokers that I would say are regulated, and at the same time, you can also check it out for yourself. Leading up to number 2, actually find out where are they really registered, the business itself, because remember, they can have regulations in other countries. So what I'm trying to say is that you get a broker that is actually, have the licenses, but they're not really registered in South Africa. Meaning they have the FSC license, great stuff, they're not registered here. They might be based in some random island, but they have the FSC license though. Now that is quite scary, because if you put a lot of money in here, right, this broker, you can't go to the office. So lead up to number 3 is, are they easy accessible? Meaning, is there a team and face behind this broker where you can just go up to the office and actually speak to them like businessmen? Because again, we are professional, especially if you're a big trader. We want to be able to know who's the team behind it and actually speak to them. So I would say, check if the broker you're choosing has a team that you can speak to and a good client support. Meaning, if you have a problem right now, within the next 10 minutes, they could actually, even 5 minutes, fix that problem for you. Of course, if it's a very big problem, like a technical thing, it'll take some time, but meaning that the client support needs to be easy accessible, as well as the team and the office is within your reach, near to you. Now, moving on to the actual trading side of the broker, because now you have the registration out, you have the office, the team, good stuff. At number 3, let's start with instrument. You see, the thing is, you want to trade with a broker that actually provides the instruments that you trade. A broker is a business. They structure what type of instruments or products, as they call it, do they want to provide to these clients? Because the same way you want a good broker or a certain type of broker, the same as the broker wants a certain type of client. So if you guys can meet each other, that is good business. For example, I like USD, I like all the indices. So this broker that I'm looking for needs to be meeting the criteria or the conditions for indices. But if you go to a broker that is more focused on currency pairs, long-term trading, and you come as a scalper, they might not allow that type of conditions on the pairs that they're providing. When you're looking at a broker, you need to look at, does this broker provide the product you want to trade? For example, let's say I trade US30 and I want to scalp it. For instance, some brokers don't allow you to scalp. Now you can't get upset and say, oh no, I'm scalping, you want to ban me off here. You need to read this little T's and C's that they say, we allow scalping, we allow hyper scalping, we allow hedging. Let's say you're a hedging trader. You need to find that, do they allow these type of conditions on the instruments that you desire to trade? Lead up to number 4 is the leverage, very similar to number 3. The instrument you're trading, right, needs to allow you to take bigger trades. For example, leverage. If the broker is giving you 1:50 and you want to trade US30, best believe you cannot have a small account. You need to have a large amount of money. So again, guys, you need to look at, is this broker allowing you a good amount of leverage? Like myself, I like 1:500, even 1:2. I love it. People say it's not good, but honestly, if I know how to use it, then I'm gonna use it to my advantage, right? So again, guys, look at the broker that provides the leverage that you desire with on the pairs that you want to trade. This way you can make money. At the same time, guys, leverage is a two-sided sword, so you want to know how to use it in your advantage. Don't use leverage to abuse it, because you will blow your account, okay? Going to number 5, very interesting, guys, the minimum and maximum deposit and withdrawal. Now you'll find that brokers might not allow you to deposit like $50 or $20 or $10. That's because That is their rule. They only allow business or certain type of client that maybe deposits only $100. And if you can't afford to deposit $1,000, then you can't trade with their broker. So again, guys, you need to look at your broker. Do they provide the minimum deposit you can afford, right, to trade those pairs with that leverage, or don't they? As same as the withdrawal. What is the minimum amount to withdraw it? Now, you guys don't understand that if you start making money and you're profitable in the Forex market and you want to withdraw 100,000, let's say the cap is at 20,000. You can't get upset with them because remember, that is their rules. Their business structures like that. You're only kept to withdraw 20,000 per month or something like that. I'm just giving an example, guys. The case is you need to look at what's the minimum and maximum withdrawal, as well as what's the minimum and maximum deposit, so you understand the business model. Okay, number 6 being time of withdrawal. Now, I've seen this over and over again that people will go to brokers, you know, click withdraw and wait in 3 days, and they literally spam in the broker saying they're scams. The case is a broker has a certain amount of time to process the withdrawal, approve it, and then actually amount of time that it will actually reflect in your bank account. Understand the process before you start jumping up and saying this broker is a scam, that broker is a scam. Maybe just understand how long the money to hit in your bank account. Because remember, you might be with FNB, Capitec, or Standard Bank, whatever bank you are banking with, and that broker might be with an international bank, or they might just have a Standard Bank and you might be Capitec. So the money might be approved, but again, they won't do immediate payment for you. You get what I'm saying? So they will like say, okay, 2 to 3 business days or 1 business day, whatever the case is. Understand how long does it take for the money to reflect in your account. Ask them this. Again, that way it comes down to client support. It's easy accessible to contact them and ask them these things. Okay, guys? Okay, number 7 will be probably very interesting. Number 7 coming out, smooth market conditions. So when I mean smooth market conditions, as everybody say, what does it really mean? When I say smooth market conditions, think about first thing, commissions and spreads. How much are they charging you? Because again, guys, if they're charging you a crazy amount of commission and you're not as profitable, you're going to run yourself deep in a loss. Another thing is like if they have fixed spread, meaning like you're paying a lot of spread to get in a pay, then you can't be a scalper and a broker. So they might allow scalping, but the spreads are very big, which means they say yes, we're allowed to scalp, but then they come up with this secret of where the spreads are thick and you think you can scalp, but yet you are scalping just to make like pay their spreads, pay their fees, and you run out to the loss. Hey, you don't want that. No, man, you don't want that. So I say the very important thing of this is once all the other stuff is done, is to make sure that you have good market condition. Does this broker allow an easy access entry execute into the market fast, instant as possible? And do they also provide raw spreads? For example, the broker I'm using has raw spreads, meaning you can get into market as close to the price it is as possible. Either you're going to pay commission, but you get in exactly at the price. Zero spreads, meaning you buy at 3.5, you get in at 3.5. Some brokers you buy at 3.5, you get in at 3.6. You know, that's a big difference. So again, guys, the spreads is such an important part. Also, another thing is type of executions, guys. Is it fast or slow? And again, when it comes to news trading, do they allow it? Can you get in? Can you get out? Those things are very important, traders. I want you guys to keep this in mind, because if you don't have good market conditions, especially with the style of trading I have, which I'm a day trader, scalper, I need to get in as easy as quick as possible, out as possible. And if that is slow, I'm gonna lose my money. So that is very important. Okay, guys, coming up number 8, we have the age of the broker. Now, I know people don't always think about this. It's not saying it's bad not to trade with a broker that is new, but would you want to drop down 3, 4, 5 million with a broker that hasn't made any money yet? You know what I mean? Remember, the broker structure is that whoever loses, the money goes to winners. Technically, those who are winning are get paid out by the losers. So if you are trading with a brand new broker, you need to make sure that the team behind it, they have liquidity. It's big, you know, it's deep liquidity in the market. The other thing I want to share with you about age is that if the broker is much more older in the market, it means they have more experience in the market, meaning experience in the broker, as well as they have more deeper liquidity. So again, guys, I myself would look at any broker, you know, that has been open. I'm gonna give you guys this. I have a broker that is like, you know, 10 years, then I have a broker that's 5 years, and I have a broker that is, you know, 2 years, 3 years open. But I will never go with the broker that's 1 month open. Right? I have to have a personal relationship with them, and that's where it comes into, do I know the team personally that I can, yo bro, listen up. You know, the relationship is more than just business, personal. Now I have a broker like that, which I really love. Like if right now they probably have the best spreads, like the best spreads, the best support team, easy accessible at the office. You can go to them. That is a broker I like, but they are like 2 years old. You know what I mean? Now another thing coming to age is that the broker might be 2 years old in South Africa, but they might be 10 years old in where they've been registered. That is something that people don't also read. Like, I've been with brokers where a broker is 1 year old in South Africa, but worldwide they've been 10 years old. That is still a broker I love, because that shows me expansion. Brokers expand, their liquidity is growing that side, that they taking the risk to come in Africa right now to expand. Before you say, oh, this broker is just only 1 year old, look at how long. Is it 1 year in South Africa, or they've been 10 years, 5 years in the other countries and now they're expanding? That is sign of a business growing, which means they can pay you out. Good stuff. Coming up in number 9, you want to know if the broker is A booking and B booking. Now this is very deep information, but we're going to talk about it a little bit. A booking and B booking, and if the broker is a hybrid, meaning they can B book and A book clients. I personally like a broker that is a hybrid, that can A book and B book, so they can do both to manage the risk, right? Either going to take the risk in-house, or they actually give the risk to the liquidity itself. Now that I like that, because they have a risk team which analyzes the traders and can understand, okay, this trade can go A booking, we send them right to the liquidity because they make money, they're profitable, so that means you're safe. Where we can have a B booker trader, you know, and they'll take this in-house. That's the losing traders. It's the truth of the truth, you know what I mean? So me personally, I like a hybrid broker. They can do both, and that means I'm gonna be more safer. Okay guys, so coming number 10 is a bonus, guys. So I'm thinking about doing a challenge of where I grow a small amount of money on a broker to a large amount of money. Now you guys seen previously I've done this over and over and over before. Go down to my old videos, you've seen I've done it. And as a bonus, everyone who's on the challenge, I'll give access to my indicator. As you guys seen, the indicator is very, very profitable. Now how this is gonna work, guys, if you want to be part of this challenge, and I'm gonna document it on YouTube as well, then you're just gonna click the link down below. There's a link for a registration form. All you gotta do is click that link, register up right now, and then I will then go through all that and actually send you an email with how we're gonna actually do it and the steps going forward. It's that simple, guys. So if you want to be part of it, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I'm gonna show you guys what lot size I use as well, so you guys also understand, and then you guys can use my indicator and get actually, you know, to the bag with the right broker. And with that being said, guys, that's how you choose the right broker. And you're meant to hear, I'm gonna be signing out, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Also, if you want to be part of this challenge, remember guys, there's a link down below for the registration form. Register right now and let's actually do this together. With that being said, I'm signing out. Peace, love, and happiness. I'm signing out.